Hello class, this is a video tutorial on polynomial long division. So by now I hope we already know how to factorize a quadratic. So we can go from this expression, which is a polynomial of degree 2, and factorize it to become this expression. However, what if we want to learn or want to know how to factorize a polynomial of any degree? So let's say we had a polynomial of length of degree n, and they all have different coefficients. How would we factorize from this expression into this? Because we already know that all polynomials should have some sort of factorization. X minus alpha times x minus beta, on and on and on, being our polynomial. In this case, we had x minus alpha, alpha being -6, and x minus beta, where beta is 2. So we factorize this into this expression, and vice versa. If we expand this, we get this expression here. But how do we go from the expanded to the factorization? In order to do this, we must first learn the skill of polynomial long division, which essentially means we're going to take one polynomial and divide it by another polynomial. And on top of that, there's a bit more theory, but this is the first skill we're going to be learning here. So just so we know, a polynomial p of x can be written as p of x divided by another polynomial a of x should be equal to some other polynomial q of x plus the remainder r of x divided by the same divisor here. If we multiply both sides by a of x, cancels with this side, it would multiply with q of x there, hence why we get this expression, and it cancels with this expression here, leaving us with this. Now, there's some special terms that we need to learn here. P of x, the original polynomial will be given, is called the dividend. What we will be dividing by is called the divisor. Q of x is the quotient, the whole part of it, and r is the remainder. It'll make a lot more sense once we get into a few examples here. So here we go. Here are the examples we'll be doing. You can pause at any time and give these a go. And we'll definitely be splitting up these videos, this video into multiple sets. So here's our first one. In order to learn how to do this, we simply follow this step here. We first divide, multiply, subtract, borrow, repeat. So let's demonstrate here. Looking at our first or our lead term, we divide our lead term by the lead term of our divisor. Remember, dividend, divisor. So 3x to the power of 4 divided by x, well, that's just 3x cubed. First step done. We then multiply like so. We get 3x4 minus 6x cubed. In case you missed it, that times this, and 3x cubed times -2, -6. We then subtract. (3x to the power of 4 minus 3x to the power of 4 is 0. (x cubed minus 6x cubed, that's going to be positive 5x cubed. So that was the multiply, and then we've just finished the subtract. We borrow, meaning we take the next term and we write it beside it like so. And then we simply repeat. So we ignore these now. We ignore these, and we continue our division with the terms at the bottom. 5x cubed divided by x, well, that's going to be plus 5x squared. We multiply this times x will give us, well, that's 5x cubed. 5x squared times negative 2 will give us, that's negative 10x squared. We're finished with the multiplication. Let's now do the subtraction. Subtracting. So, moving right along. Subtracting this, 5x cubed minus 5x cubed is 0. 7x squared minus negative 10x squared, that's going to be 17x squared. We're finished with the subtraction. We borrow the next term and we write it as negative 2x. Then we repeat. 17x squared divided by x, that's just going to be 17x. Multiplying 17x times x will give us 17x squared. Multiplying 17x times negative 2 is going to be negative 34x. Subtracting, it'll become 0. Negative 2x minus 34x, that's going to be positive 32x. We borrow that 3 down and we repeat. 32x divided by x is going to be 32. Multiplying 32 times x gives us 32x. 32 times negative 2 is going to be negative 64. Minusing 0, 3 minus 64 is plus 67. Notice now this cannot be divided by x. Whoops. So what this means is the division, whoops, let me move this around a little bit. When we've done the division, p of x divided by a of x, this will leave us with the quotient is the whole section of this division. So we're left with 3x cubed plus 5x plus 17x plus 32. That there is the quotient. Going back to our symbol here, p of x divided by a of x, that's our quotient. The remainder was 67. 67 over our divisor, x minus 2. So there is our long division. So the answer to this long division, making it as neat, even more neat than you have it here, is going to be 3x cubed plus 5x plus 17x plus 32 plus 67 over x minus 2. So I hope that gave you an insight into polynomial long division. Now, we have plenty of examples to go over. Just find the correct video and we'll go from there. See you then. Best of luck.